So I've gotten the question quite often from you YouTube viewers how I hang the cars on the wall, mind the clock, and it's really quite easy. It's also a very nice way to display them because you can just slide the cars out. It's a bit of a chore if you want the one right at the bottom. You're going to have to slide all of them out to get to it, but it really protects the card quite well. You're not going to get any scratches or bent cards. And the best part about it is it's extremely easy to do. The supplies are easy to come by and it's very cheap. So what you're going to need to do is go to your local hardware store, Home Depot, Home Hardware, whatever you want. You won't find this stuff at Walmart, but it's very flexible. As you can see, it's ceiling strapping, so quite often people will use it on their ceiling. So if you don't know where to find it in the store, you just ask them, some sales associate, where can I find your ceiling strapping? And if you look up closer at it, you can see it's got a bit of a groove to it, and that's what the Hot Wheel cards slide in, like so. You can see, so you put two of those together, spaced properly apart, and away you go. They also have the end units, so this one's basically the same thing, but it just has a rounded corner on one end. And that's what you would use on, say, if this was your last strap, you'd put that here. Now, to find out how wide to put these, it's quite simple. You just have to know what cards you're going to put on the wall, and get a ruler and a pencil. So your first step would be to draw out where you want to put all the straps and get them so they're the right spacing apart. That way you don't put them up on the wall, find out they're too narrow or too wide, and the cars just fall out. So you're going to want to measure, use a ruler, measure your cars, or just take one car as a template, hold it against the wall, mark one edge of the car, mark the other edge. Once you've done that, you're going to want to grab a level, which I don't currently have in this room at this time, but let's pretend this ruler is a level. And you're going to want to just make sure that those lines are straight up and down, because otherwise you might have all your cars going up on a crook and you won't even realize it until they're all in there. It's too late. So make sure you use a level for that job. I don't have one to show you. Well, you can find out what a level is if you don't know. It's pretty easy. And so you want to plan ahead. You do one row at a time. Get one line in, then the next. To keep the cars from falling through, you cut yourself just a little bottom space here. So I'm just going to rotate the camera down and show you, but this basically just affix that to the wall lower, and that'll be your bottom stop. So right down there. Now this stuff, super easy to cut with scissors. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate with this short piece since I have that on hand. How does it stick to the wall, you ask? Good question. This is the best stuff here. No more nails. It's basically a red two-sided tape. It's quite easy to use, you know. Just peel off one side. You can use household scissors to cut it. So what you're going to want to do here is get your strapping, and you're only going to need maybe about that much. Just cut it right there. Peel off the red back, so you're going to have that little piece on there. I'm not actually going to do this because I don't need to put up any strapping right now, but you get the picture. And then with that, with the two-sided tape spaced about a foot apart, you only need maybe an inch or two of it in each spot. It is kind of expensive. It's about $10 a roll. So you're going to maybe need 2 rolls to do a whole wall like I've done, which is still really cheap. So then line up with those pencil marks you had earlier, and you're going to carefully stick it to the wall. Now once you've stuck it to the wall, it's not going to come off. So make sure you put it on right the first time. You don't want it crooked, because if you try to pull it off, chances are you're going to pull off a big chunk of drywall with it. That stuff is strong. You can see, because I have about 20 pounds of cars hanging off just a couple inches of it, so that's what she said. Alright, so what else can I show you? I had a few things. Another common question for my displays: how the heck do you get those cases? They're great, aren't they? You can put so many cars in them. They look great on the wall, and they're also inexpensive. These cases are made by a company called Plano. If you look up the part number online, just Google it. 5324 is the model number. Made by Plano. You can order these online, or if you're lucky, you can find them at your local department store. So I use these cases for everything. Snap lid, open up, 24 clean compartments, transparent. Looks great until you scuff them up, but if you take care of them, they're great. Removable lids, you can just pop them off with a screwdriver, and then you can screw it right to the wall through these two screw holes. And that's what I've done. I've just taken all the lids off and I've put them right on the wall. There you go, 24 cars displayed just like that, all for about $6. Can't beat that. I buy them by the case, because I need to, because I buy Hot Wheels by the case. And that pretty much concludes my video. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to send a question and I'll answer it. Anyways, I'm off to sort my 400 or 500 Hot Wheel Classics cars. That's what I'm doing tonight. Happy hunting.